Last time on iSomnium Files Nirvana Initiative, we had a really weird game show experience with Ryuki, and then suddenly we transferred to Mizuki to discover a Harper body. This time we're tracking down Ryuki in Golden Yokocho. Yokocho. Still weirded out by that Cupid. Oh, we're Ryuki now.
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
We're back 6 years ago.
I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Wow. Possibly.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
She's gonna
Well,
kill you.
Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much,
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Unfortunately, nothing yet.
My immediate suspicion
HQ
is
still
this
hasn't
guy.
gotten any reports
It's not
about
gonna
the
be
half
this
body
guy, but that's
being
my
found.
immediate suspicion.
Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No.
Doubtful.
Frey to free?
I mean, they may do this for me, but I want to see if this works real quick. It does, and it goes to a YouTube video called Free to Free Unlisted. I'm gonna watch that later.
fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free. The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th, current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving
Lovely.
the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper.
For example, something with zero thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
That doesn't seem possible. So this is going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there's the intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intramolecular bond, which is bonding of molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds, so when something is cut in half, it's usually the intermolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Fury's body was severed at an intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might, Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere?
Ryuki can oftentimes get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him.
It's hard to believe. Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
Jin Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter.
Really? Twitter?
He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
This is the guy that we talked to earlier.
I'm just an inspector. Why would you want to know my name?
We're both going after the culprit together. I'd like to get to know you.
Wow, what an honor coming from someone from Abyss. My name is Kagami.
I see.
Hmm?
Kagami.
It's Kagami. K-A-G-A-M.
There's always someone like this.
My name is Kagami. I told you. Well,
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
And?
So, well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
This happened before the first game?
Fine.
Is that what this is suggesting?
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
Let's see if I can get this to happen real fast. I've got no idea what that has to do with anything, but I'm sure it will come to light eventually. Ah,
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Almost a lot sassier than Iba.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Uchisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza.
Yeah, we dealt with them
Why
in the
is their
previous
leader
game.
at a live-streamed quiz show?
Because he wants to be.
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this.
Why are you
Whoever did this
smiling
better
like
make
that?
sure the cops get to him before I do. Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Shinpei?
Tessa is Iris' nickname. Iris is an internet idol who goes by A-Set, but her biggest fans call her Tessa. Backwards. Meaning Momo is a big fan.
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
That means, he's fled the scene of a crime. That's a big no-no.
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
Yeah,
I know
about
her
that.
name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
yeah, so I know enough
Okay,
about
no,
what
so it
happened.
does take place shortly after the first
Mr.
game.
Date was also on that case.
By the way, this case and the new Cyclops killings are not related. So that's just a hunch. You don't need to worry about that. They're saying you don't need to have played the first game.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world, but only half of his body was able to make it through.
Pretty sure that's not what happened.
That's why he was split
He
in
was
half.
not spliced into the world.
Jeez.
She's trembling. I wonder why.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Eh,
Like the time
okay.
you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Sounds about right for Date.
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzo on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Reika is a hostess girl Date's been eyeing. She works the hostess bar Thief Plow. Unfortunately, I've never met her, but according to Iva, she looks like a giant stone lantern or an old oil drum. Yeah, that's about right.
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So, of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
That's it for that. Nothing there. I don't think I need to check each of these items. Should just be talking to the boss, right?
It's Jin Furue, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half? Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
Lovely.
Me?
Bring
I know
the new
this case
guy
is
on
a bit
it.
dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Tama. Please no.
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki Show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go
That's
home,
so
but the show's
suspicious.
staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. Nope. Right, you. I need to talk to you.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andes Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh!
Oh, and I suppose you can do better, asshole. What do you know about comedians? Listen,
Wow,
comedians
Tama's
are
a
doing their
lot
best so
less
they can
nice
bring
than
people
Iva.
joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject.
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing. Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Face to Face,
MLB-TV.
our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
Oof.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world, tuning in on the internet is in shock right now.
MOB TV is a live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show Face to Face is one of its shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants.
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
Technically. IBIS is a high-level investigation police agency that don't get along well with regular police officers and often have a hard time getting them to share information. Okay, so what am I missing this time? Right, the face again.
Wait,
What is it?
this might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
Can you not examine it yourself from far away with those zoom features?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression
Those
left
teeth
in
don't look
the
very
gums,
nice
looks
and
like it was
straight.
removed just recently. The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at
Music
several
Food
IT
Co.,
firms,
really?
consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me.
That's only
It's hard
half a
to
head?
see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
Hole in the
It's
back
an
of
enlarged
his head.
picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma. In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably, but I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible
Yeah,
wounds
I'm
besides
still
the head
questioning
trauma.
how that's possible.
He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
That still just sounds so terrible.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Are we actually going to watch it in-game now? I guess I'll just cut the entire thing out from earlier. This is so damn weird. But it was cool to see them actually put this video up at the link the QR code goes to.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
That seems a bit odd. And he's now speaking in Japanese, and while I can recognize a few of those symbols, there's no way I can actually understand what he's saying. And I'm sure that's intentional.
Hey,
Okay, I see, that is there. Okay. One moment. I am just seeing if I can't get a scan of it and figure out what the hell it says. Okay, that actually says something. So let's find out what that says real quick. Bear with me, folks. If you don't have a lot of money, you'll have to pay for it. The tug of war of the Red Sea Bream and the Red Sea Bream of the Sea Bream are highlighted. Arriving Sea Bream. That doesn't seem right. Let's try this. Number 1 rope on the rope. I'm sure it's 9 times if you're going to ignite a fireball. There's a lot of possible things apparently that I could say, and they're all nonsense. Excellent.
Are you okay?
The problem of Google translating things, they do not translate literally.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
That video had some sort of subliminal mind-washing or messaging. And the body just exploded. How and why did the body just explode? Team Zero Escape presents Hey, Date's still in it. Yeah, this is looking as weird as I remember it being. Yeah, these games are all about diving into the mental landscapes of the people you're investigating to get into the deep, dark secrets of them. So it's gonna be an interesting one.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Are you old enough to go in? Oh, he's drunk. Completely drunk.
Come on, Ryuki. Wake up. Hey, I said wake up. Oh, look, a porno mag.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki. I suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Yep, that is a Date trick. My former partner, Konami Date, is a collector and lover of porno magazines. He loves porno mags more than anything else and revered them deeply. He often said the Big Bang happened when God opened a porno. This epitome of sin is no longer with us. He has passed on. He lost a great soul. Rip. Nah, just kidding. Except the part about the porno mags. The humor is this game is great.
Wake up! Wake up! If you don't gonna be late.
He's awake?
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
What?
Right down the middle.
Okay.
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Genny, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane.
What
I
the
met
hell?
him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
Yeah. Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help.
That's
Where could he be?
okay.
It's not like him to leave his customers like this. Jin Furue's other half was found, the other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means?
I think he's drunk and is not paying attention.
Answer me, Ryuki! You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a sidebar, please.
Ugh.
Just what kind of dream is he having?
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery.
Oh, I want to see how the syncing works in this game.
Ryuki, please, tell me about 6 years ago. I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related. If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
Date, I assume. Ice cream for 300 yen, buffet for 500 yen, some sort of pancake-like substance for 200 yen, beer 500 yen, other beer 500 yen, milk 500 yen, and wine 500 yen. Ramen 500, curry 500, omelette fried rice 500. I'm not reading most of these, by the way, I'm just guessing by the pictures. So I could try with some of them, but I'm not going to.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
Watch
This is
it,
futile,
Mizuki.
Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated.
But I suppose
In
Tama can
fairness,
help sober
the
him
reason
up.
he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
It's possible.
I don't know
Then
that
it's all the more reason for him to help.
6 years of trauma will take
For
a
his own
lot
sake,
to
too.
heal.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off. What will you do?
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him.
Yay, we're gonna get to sync. Nice. But I need to go back to Ibis headquarters to do so. February 10th, Sunday, 2300 hours. So it was in the American format. Oh, you got him back here somehow. And there's our doctor friend, Pewter.
Hey!
Mizuki, I think you're wasting your time trying to talk to him. He's so soaked in alcohol, you could light his breath on fire with a match.
Yo, Ryuki, get up!
Careful, Mizuki. If you wake him up now, we'll be the ones mopping up the mess.
I remember this place. I don't think there's going to be anything for me to look at, though.
Wait, you didn't see her at the stadium?
I did, but she's not back yet?
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about. She's probably at a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila shot right about now.
Right. Okay, so she gets drunk too. His real name is Futa Amanoma, but everyone calls him Pewter. Like me, he's a member of Abyss, a genius engineer who manages the sync system and other machines. He's also Ibis grader and takes care of her maintenance. Let me explain some things I put on hold. First, we go over Ibis. It stands for Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. They are an organization created using state-of-the-art technology to investigate the insides of the human brain. During criminal investigations, it's commonplace to talk to suspects and witnesses to gather information. For some of them, say mum or have disabilities or too traumatized to speak. What should we do with these people? Go into their heads! It's like sinking, actually. Sink into the deepest parts of their psyche and interact with their hidden secrets. We call this sinking. I call it an massive invasion of privacy. Person performing this, the sinker. The sinker goes into the Somnian of suspects and witnesses to look for hidden hints. It's the job of Abyss to use this information to find the true culprit.
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Divita 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct? But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen. And the theory of the right and left half belong... Oops. No signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier too. The different people...
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago.
Before it exploded.
The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th.
Oh, so exactly
Today
6 years
is
ago.
Also February 10th. What could it mean?
That someone is playing with you all.
Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you? I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and...
How did Iva survive if Date disappeared?
At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball. There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
Yep.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry. Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah,
There will be no turning back.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer.
If you can get past his drunken stupor. Away we go.
Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
I got it. This isn't my first time syncing, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
We'll be doing that next time on I Somnian Nirvana Initiative.